What I love about the creative process is process itself, that ideas evolve. I've always connected with the journey of immigrants because it's really a process of evolution through which identities change, flow, transform. That becomes analogous to the way space could be imagined. I'm Teddy Cruz. I'm an architectural designer and urban researcher. I was born in Guatemala City, Guatemala. It was a very strange and conflictive place at the time. Huge violence, the end of the Civil War, unbelievable inequality. Just witnessing the drama of those images as you grow up, unavoidably you become involved. I came to San Diego in 1982. I ended up landing in one of those master plan communities that were brand new at the time. And I remember liking it very much because it was very clean, very organized. The kind of homogeneity of all buildings looking the same was impressive. Obviously, I didn't understand then that that was a very set of issues I was going to grow critical of. Incrementally, I began to discover that barely 20 minutes away from where I was living, there is Tijuana, which became really my adoptive city. It was a kind of second Guatemala for me. Going back and forth between San Diego, Tijuana, began to invite me to open up and critique my own field of architecture. I met Fona Foreman, who is a political theorist, and together we have a research-based practice that began to open up other ways of imagining the relationship between theory and practice, between the physical and the political. How do we construct a different creative process that is a lot more inclusive? The field of architecture has ignored a variety of urgent issues, and one of them has been the impact of immigration. We've been engaged in marginalized communities on both sides of the border, understanding border neighborhoods as laboratories for reimagining housing.
Some of the communities that we work with are located right here, just on the other side of the wall. And it's amazing, we're so close, and yet the wall is so disruptive.
This is the historic church where we are right now. That will be the epicenter of cultural activity for the neighborhood. We are going to renovate it and transform it into our UCSD Casa Familiar cross-border community station. So you can see the collective community kitchens, the accessory buildings that support flexible uses. The housing in marginalized communities cannot be understood just as residential units only, but that in fact those units need to be embedded in an infrastructure of support. What has been important is to elevate the capacities of those communities for self-management. The housing project becomes more than just shelter, but really become an engine for job generation, social and economic sustainability. Can we reimagine affordable housing through the role of community participation? What is important here is to talk about our common ground, not really this sort of us versus them agenda, but what really are the issues that really connect us.